What's up, Lethal Gameplays? It's Lester Power Sniper Haas bringing you a 50-8 gameplay on the map Stockpile Domination with the Galil extended mags. And today I want to talk about Modern Warfare 3 and the ideas that I've had for it. And I know this is a pretty late discussion about Modern Warfare 3 wishlist video, but I really just started on commentating, so I couldn't have put it out any earlier. And today I want to talk about the maps that I have ideas for, guns, and things to do with prestiging. And this is a part 1 of part 2 of a 2-part video. So let's get started. First, I just want to put out there that this is all speculation, so don't think I'm a kid that thinks he knows everything. And I'm going to be comparing it to some other video games. If you don't like the video games, well then I'm just trying to get a good idea in your head of what I'm talking about. So let's start it out with the maps. One idea for a map I have would be like in a mansion setting, somewhat like Villa on Black Ops, but all it is a mansion, like no outside gameplay and no other little buildings around it, just a big old mansion. Another one would be is like a neighborhood with actual civilians running around, like on Modern Warfare 2 and Favilla on the campaign or the Spec Op mission, where there's actual civilians, but only this map would have civilians, and if you shoot them, you maybe get like -50, or it matters what game type you're playing, really. And then another map would be a studio, like in Hollywood, because Modern Warfare 3 is taking place in modern day settings, like suburban places. And another idea is zoo, like Black Ops, but with actual animals running around. And maybe you have to shoot the animals like dogs on Black Ops. I don't know. That one's not the greatest idea. Another idea I have is like a racetrack, where like it could be a European racetrack. If you know what F1 is, like Formula 1. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's like a racetrack. It would be cool because up in the woods or something. I don't know. Because I think Modern Warfare needs more woods maps, like Derail somewhat. But on to the next one. If you've played Radiation, then you'll get somewhat like an idea of what I'm talking about on this one. It's called Factory, with actual machines like moving around, like you know the conveyor belt on Radiation where it takes you up and then you get smashed by machines. I think there should be like an entire map just with machines like everywhere, so you have to be cautious where you walk. Somewhat like that. That'd be a good idea, I think. Moving on to the next one, there would be a map with tunnels, somewhat like Battery on World at War, or Airfield on World at War, or Radiation, how there's a big tunnel under the ground. And I think that they should make another map with tunnels, but like more tunnel system behind it. So like there's pretty much an entire tunnel system the size of the map on top, unlike Radiation did. Because then there would be more movement to up and down. Moving on to the next one, could be a map with like a graveyard where there's a bunch of cover behind tombstones and stuff like that, or you could go into some people's graves. I don't know. Could like get down in the trenches where a grave could be like getting put down right before the war started. I don't know. Another one would be is a map on like a sub or underwater, because in Modern Warfare 3 there's going to be a mission where you plant a bomb on a submarine, and this map would be like underwater where you float sort of like slowly and the bullets don't go really far. But then there are parts where like on the last mission on Black Ops where it's like underwater place where you swim down, where you can also go inside to where it's like a normal map. I think that would be a pretty good idea, but I don't know, they probably wouldn't do that ever, because it'd be too like hard for the game mechanics to handle the physics and stuff. And then one more is a downtown setting in Manhattan, because we all know that Manhattan is where part of the campaign goes on, Modern Warfare 3, and there's a lot of city battles like in Berlin and stuff like that. So it'd be like downtown and like city blocks and stuff. Moving on to the guns now. I think there should be more shotguns and LMGs in each of them categories. And then there should be more bolt actions, more than one, because I know a lot of people like bolt action rifles for montage making and just sniping altogether, because a lot of people don't get a good thrill out of using like a Barrett or a PSG-1 where it's a semi-automatic, but I still do. I think they should put a Scar H and a Scar L. A Scar H is like a heavy version with a bigger caliber. Scar L's like smaller version with a little more a littler barrel on it, so it's less caliber. I think they should do both of them. And then more futuristic guns, because Modern Warfare 3 takes place in the future. Because Modern Warfare 2 took place, I think like 5 years, if I believe so, 5 years after Call of Duty 4. I think that's what it was. And then Modern Warfare 3 takes place right after Modern Warfare 2 ended, like 2 hours after. But yeah, there should be more futuristic guns now. Another thing that they could do is like a little feature is if you have a lot more kills with one single certain gun than any other gun, then they should like boost the stats up by like 2 numbers or like 1 bar, however they make the stat tracking system is. So it's a little bit more accurate or a little bit more damage, just tiny bit, not enough to make a big deal, like stopping power or anything, nothing like that. Another thing they should do is if Modern Warfare 3 is to have like prestiges, they should have a thing where like if you go up through every single prestige, Black Ops somewhat did this, is where Black Ops had golden guns and they had that prestige game type, but they took out prestige game type if I remember right. But they should have more unlockables as you go through every prestige, like golden guns, and they should have like COD 4 anniversary gifts for you. And that, like a Barrett, they should have a Barrett at a certain prestige, because that's a Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2 like gun that everybody liked. And then they should have a thing where you get golden guns, you get more camos. I got good ideas for camos. They could be silver, they could have black, like if your gun's not already black, like it's a tan gun, then you can make it black. You can make it a white gun, you can make it a yellow or purple gun. You could have, they should have reticles, bring back reticles, but put them at higher prestiges. Then they should put the M40 and the MP5, like a replica from COD 4, because them are the two signature guns from COD 4. They should do that and put it in higher prestiges, so that if you're like a dedicated COD player, then you should be able to unlock them. Another little feature that they should add in is every gun in real life, like assault rifles, has a switch on there. It says single, I don't know if it says single, it says semi-auto, and then it says safety. They should have that to where on the D-pad or the arrows on the PS3, where you can switch through the setting you want. Like instead of putting the FAL kind of guns or the M14 where it's like a single, they should make every gun single and automatic, because that's how most assault rifles are made, if I remember right, which I'm almost for sure on that one. And then another feature they could have is they should put Easter eggs in multiplayer maps. Like, you know how Zombies had a little story behind it with a backstory to why everything's going on and everything. But they don't need to confirm any of the Easter eggs to make it so it's a little bit more speculation. I like when people like how Treyarch did that with their zombie game type and stuff like that. But that's all for part 1. If you enjoy my type of commentaries, then be sure to go to my channel and subscribe. I will be putting up Modern Warfare 3 Part 2 sometime soon on this channel, maybe my channel too, but I do a bunch of different games like Battlefield, Call of Duty, and Halo. I do Halo Machinimas, so the game just ended, so I'll see you.